I welcome you again to another edition of Community Report. Community Report is an Ubola Rural Community Foundation flagship program that is designed to showcase the roots, the opportunity and threat in our rural community. My name is Yunusa Gabriel Enemali. Well, I'm going to tell you where I am shortly. But I want to appreciate all the calls that I have been getting from Maiduguri, from Yola, from Damaturu, from Benue, from Anambra, from Ogun State, Ondo State, Gombe, ladies and gentlemen, even Kwara. In fact, from the 6th geopolitical zone of this country, I have been getting calls. But I'm going to let you know the bigger one. I want to first of all again say thank you for the efforts done so far. We have more work to be done. But today, my story is about Agbada number 2, AGF. Just come a little bit. Look at it. You can see this. This is the best of this road that you're going to see. And we're heading into the interior. Now, one of the challenges of the rural community is rural road. And that is why we're also calling on RAM. Is an agency that is saddled with development of rural road under the Ministry of Rural Development. For us to achieve the sustainable development goal, we must first of all open the rural road. I am coming to this area for the first time, but Mr. Ane is here. He's going to lead us into the community. In this community, of course, social amenities in its entirety is lacking. But let's see what we can do with the story today. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
You're going to lead us,
okay,
and then so that we can see what you have in your environment.
Okay, thank you very much.
Well, Mr. Abe is going to take us there, and then I tell you the truth, all the rural community in Nigeria have similar problems, and until we wake up decisively facing these challenges head on, we will not succeed. Please, let's go together. Well, gradually it's becoming stony. Okay. Oh, this road. Well, now it's a community effort, but no, let's go. I can see that the whole community are coming out to repair the road themselves. It's becoming worrisome, but well, wow. This is hectic. It's a community effort now, and that what they just have to do it. If not, they can't take their farm produce this season out. Ladies and gentlemen, while we were going to Agbada, we met this youth, the community. They're coming together to this community work right now, public work, for them to have access road. This rainy season, without doing this, they can't achieve bringing out their farm produce to the market. And this is what who is your spokesperson? Can you talk to me? Well, you can tell Mr. Anna is our lead. And of course, he brought us here together, and we met them. Now, what exactly is happening here?
They use from Agbada number 2 AGF.
Okay.
We met the other day. We set today as a labor day.
Oh, so we are fortunate to meet them today. It's a coincidence, but today is designed to fixing their road. Yeah, go ahead.
So we use every year during rainy season. We do patch road. We use digger, hoe, cutlasses. Well,
you can see it. There's a hoe. Yeah, they dig it, bring it and cover where it's bad. Here, there's a wheelbarrow. You can see somebody is pruning the cashew trunk that is falling off the road. All of this is to see that they have access road to their rural community. And until we decisively do this together, and that is why I love SDG goal number 17 that talks about partnership. And here we'll call on government, NGO, spirited individuals, and of course, SDG itself. It's our responsibility. Government, take the lead. Once you do that, look at, that's the digger. Can you see this? This is they will have to dig Look at it. They had to dig it from there, borrow sand, come and pour it for them to have access so that they can bring their farm produce. Don't forget, for them to halt hunger or poverty, we need agriculture. And predominantly, they are farmers. What would you want the government to do?
We want government to help us get our road repaired, motorable, so that we can bring our farm produce to the market. And without this, we'll only suffer. In fact, we have been suffering for long.
You were born here?
Yes, I'm born here.
Your father was?
Yes.
Your father was born here?
Yeah.
Your grandfather was?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I am 62.
This is a 62 years old man talking of an experience. Yet we sit in our comfort zone thinking all starts and ends there. Imagine these young people, these farmers refuse to farm. Would you have food to eat? We'll still continue. It's the same story everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, we had to stop. Something actually caught my attention, and I need to, of course, let you know. Come with me. Agbada number 2 has clean water, which is SDG goal number 6. Clean water and sanitation. Look at it here. This was constructed in 2013-2014 by SDG. MDG, sorry. MDG, now SDG. But you know something? This water is functioning. So they drink clean water here. But they don't have hospital. Clinic. They are not asking for gigantic hospital. They are just saying health center that they can quickly run to. Because once there is emergency, the first aid before they move to the next level. In this community, nothing like macro processing. They have cassava, they have cashew, they have palm tree. If we must salvage the future, then we must come together. That they have water is one problem solved, but there are more to be done. They are lucky. What about some that will have to travel afar before they can get drinking water? We will continue to other communities. Ladies and gentlemen, it's simple. This road from Abejukolo Anyigba Highway, leads to Agbada number 2. Right now, we're going to other communities. However, a son of the soil is here to tell us this community is linking so many other communities, and that is why this road is very, very important that is fixed. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Thank you.
You?
I am fine.
Good.
And how are you?
I'm okay. Now, quickly, tell us your name and your role in this community.
I am Uchala Isaiah, and I am presently chairman of Agbada movement.
Agbada
movement.
Okay.
And Agbada movement is an association of all sons and daughters of this village in the diaspora.
Okay.
Aimed at working synergetically to promote the welfare of this community, to promote the development of this community alongside the surrounding villages.
Okay.
So
can you tell us how many villages are linked to this road, to the highway?
About 5 villages are linked to this road.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you mention them?
Yes. This is Agbada number 2 Ejefu.
Okay.
Following this is Ojanawo.
Okay.
Ojanawo. And then following Ojanawo is ofejiji. There are other, neighboring villages such as Idochi, Okpakpala, Ajomojai, Ajadaji.
Are you from this village?
Yes, I am.
You were born here?
Yes, I was. I was born here and I was raised in this village.
Where did you school?
I did my secondary school in Dekina. I attended government secondary school, Dekina. From there, I moved to University of Jos.
Okay,
I
quick-
obtained my first degree, from University of Jos. I did my second degree there.
Quickly,
yes.
do you have any primary? Because since we have been coming,
Yes.
I've not seen any school, primary school or secondary school. I've not seen it here.
Okay, we have a primary school here.
Where is it?
It is just a few meters away from here.
Okay.
And the signpost is at the junction. Perhaps you didn't see it because this is the first time you are coming along this way.
Okay.
Yes.
But what is the condition of your primary school?
Yes, the primary school is not in a praiseworthy state. However, we want to thank God for how God has helped us to sustain it, until now. The problem we have, at the moment is that teachers who are posted to our secondary school don't usually, stay here.
They will not stay because there's no amenities.
They don't like to stay here. So presently we have just a teacher.
One teacher.
A teacher teaching all the pupils from primary 1 to primary 6. So this is one of the problems we have here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think achieving sustainable development goal is still very, very much a long task. We're going to take a look at the primary school, maybe even the secondary school, so that we can show you the deplorable condition of the school and ask the government to send in more teachers. But for them to do that, the teachers also need to enjoy social amenities, because that is the only way they will stay. One, the road is not good, it's not accessible, it's pretty difficult. Now that it's raining, it's even going to be more difficult. So you will go with me as we proceed to the next village, probably the primary school. Well, let's take a walk. Is it walkable?
Yes,
Okay.
it's trackable.
Sorry. Now, ladies and gentlemen, their school is embedded in cashew plantation. But let me shock you. Come with me. Now, look at that. Look at that. That is a community effort that has fallen. And is this dilapidated? It's already fallen there.
Yeah.
Now this
It's no longer in use.
It's no longer in use. Now, where it is meant for class is now used for farming. Now, but this is what the government said they created for this community.
Yes.
This is one class, that is another class. And this is what the whole pupils of this community are using as class 1 to 6. And just only one teacher. Recently he has a second one, but the second man is also sick. Come, can you talk to me?
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
How are you?
Fine, sir.
Now, look at this man. He's a teacher. When I was growing up, I see my teachers as role model because on their face, they are happy people. Does this man looks a happy man? The answer is no. How are you, sir?
Fine, sir.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
You are the teacher, you are the headmaster.
Yes, sir.
You work for government?
Yes, I'm working for
What level are you?
level 10 to 5.
Level 10/5. You are the only teacher here.
Yeah,
And you teach class 1 to 6.
class 1 to
So how do you combine, just do 2 classrooms?
Very good.
How do you combine them?
That is the problem we're having. That is the problem we're having.
It's a big problem indeed.
Yes.
2 classes hosting class 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know the magic. But what happened? Where are they?
We are now the fast.
You are on break.
Yeah.
What is the total number of pupils in this school?
The total number of people's enrollment is almost about 125.
125 children in this school.
Yeah.
Well, we already know, even if
And the community is helping me.
it's only the community.
The community is helping me provide this community church added to me.
Community teachers, how many?
2.
2 community, that's through PTA.
A PTA teacher.
Now, that is, the community too are trying their best. The quest for education is high, but they are limited because of fund.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take you to the classroom. If I come. Look at it. This is the classroom. Look at it. Come. How are you? Please show them this. This is Kogi State RCM. I don't know what it is. C1. I don't know what this number means, but that.
This is a sample.
Yeah, this is okay. The sandboard. All right. This is another class. Only two class. 5 and 6.
Combined.
And 5 and 6 combined. And this one.
3 and 4.
3 and 4 combined. Where is
Class 1 and 2.
where is class 1 and 2?
Eh? Under this. Soon as the rain is coming, let's go bring them.
Ladies and gentlemen, class 1 and 2 under this cashew. This is serious. This is class 1 and 2 under the tree.
Because the one that is here is class 1 and class 5.
Is of course it's bad now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's funny indeed. Class 1 and 2 here, class 2 and 3. I mean 3 and 4. 5 and 6. What a pathetic story. In fact, every day.
It's lamentable.
It is. Every day. I keep wondering, is this the kind of primary school I went to? Now, you in the city, seated on the public fund, would you be happy to see your children or your grandchildren in this kind of situation? Well, this is the essence of community report. We say it the way it is. Thank God the government policy says when you see something, say something. And we are saying something for you to please fix this something. Our rural communities are in trouble. We'll continue.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely unfortunate. Now, upon coming to Agbada, under this tree you have class 1 and 2, LGEA Primary School, Agbada, number 2. Please come. And this you have LGEA, class 3 and 4 combined in a class. Then you have 5 and 6. Now that the rains have started, it means class 1 and 2. No more. No more. So pathetic. No more. Well, as we're moving into the interior of the community, we encounter another series of road challenges. What can we do? Look at it, so rocky. There is no way I can be steady because it's bad itself. That's a woman coming back from the farm. See that? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am in a community called Ojanawo in Oganenigo Ward, the Kina local government. I met these young people. What are they doing? Peeling cassava. Now they had to do all of this. They want to make gari out of it. But come with me, this is it. They're also going to make cassava flour. Now this land, this community is blessed with agricultural farm produce. One of it is cassava. Can you see? See how big it is? Look at this. This is one of it. In this community, they have yam. In this community, they have beans, bambara nut, cassava. They also have granite. They plant granite. Now you go to the other side, they have cashew, they have palm tree, they have so many things, both food crop and cash crop, cola nut, coffee, cocoa in all of this place. But taking out of this farm produce, taking them out from this rural community becomes a problem. And then if you ask any farmer, they don't work for government. They are predominantly farmer. If you ask him, Mr. Man or Mr. Woman, what is your number one priority? They will tell you road. Number 2, road. Number 3, road. From Agbada, number 2, coming to Ojanawo alone took us hell, despite the fact that we come with motorbike. Now imagine, which motorbike can move all of this out of here? Sir, if I may ask you, a bag of granite or beans from here to the junction, that is Oganenigu, not Oganenigu now, Abejukulo Aniba Road, before you can proceed from there to Aniba, how much is the bag?
By bike?
Yes, by bike. Because I can see there's no vehicle that will come here.
You have to pay 700 naira.
Per bag?
Per bag.
So it means that if you have 10 bags from your farm, just transportation alone would have consumed 7,000. Can you imagine that? Can you see how we waste our energy resources? Government, the time for us to wake up is now. If we must change the narratives. Enough of effective English. Let's face the reality. This is what makes community reports different from other reportage. We don't edit, we don't script on censors. We say it the way it is. My name is Yunusa Gabriel Enemali. We are moving to the next village, probably because I'm already tired. I have other assignment to Ofejiji, in the same Oganenigu, in the Kena local government of Kogi State. It means all is not well with us. Let's go. We have come to the end of the road here. Look at it. All of us are stuck because there's no road. This is the road, but there's a tree that has fallen off. Now we have to divert. Look at the people diverting into the bush. So every motorcycle needs to divert this way before we can come out to the other road. So this is what the rural community, the people suffer. And you see this? Here we are in the bush, all trying to get a road to pass. Imagine. Look at it. This is what has fallen off. Look at it. Now has blocked the road. The only access road. Can you see that? Look at it. Look at it. So you have your farm produce and you're bringing it to the markets. It will definitely get stuck because the road is no longer accessible. And this is why the community are calling on the people and government to please support them. This is Ofejiji River. You can see it. Now, this is a makeshift bridge for the connecting community, that is Ojanawo to Ofejiji. Now, without this, they cannot move. And sometimes once the water is overflooded, it takes over all of this. And this is the period. You can see that. Well, even it's already falling off because the beam holding all of this together is getting rotten. And this is why we need to come up right now and support the rural community for rapid development. And until we do that, we will continue to suffer. Imagine all of this water is dammed. That means there will be water for food, agriculture, and of course other domestic usage. While we continue to Ofejiji. Well, right now I am at Ofejiji, but of course coming here we had to come with motorbike. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is an oil palm mill, locally macro, and this is all they are asking. Now they produce oil. Come, look at it. Look at how it is fabricated, and they're working assiduously to see that their farm produce does not become a waste. Now look at it. This is a woman collecting it from the machine that they are collecting from. Look at this. This is for oil, and it's going into the machine for processing. Now this is how they do it. Can you see this? This is how they do it. Can you see this? Now she's squeezing out the oil, the crude out of it. Now she's going to redefine it. Please come this way so that they can see it. Can you see this? Now the oil comes to the surface. Oh, you speak English? All right, good. Now the oil comes to the surface. Now from this, what do you pack out of it? Let me see your hand. Look at it. This is the residue. She picks from this. And from there, the oil comes to the surface. They scoop it. Now come here. Here is the nut that she will pack out of this into this. Now, all these women are asking, this is women agenda, and to produce production now, it has to do with women and youth. Everywhere that we have come, all through this way, it has been women and youth. Agenda goal number 5, SDG goal number 5 talks about gender equality. And once we encourage them, and this is where I will call the NGKs, KEDA, please, these women have their cooperative. Any cooperative, man? Do you have a cooperative? All right. Now, they have a cooperative, but no support from government, because government will not want to come into the rural community to see them. Here, this is palm kernel. Can you see this? This is palm kernel, not processed yet. But why should we waste all of these resources? And this is the essence of community report, where we showcase the rots, the threats, and the opportunities in our rural community. Well, this young man, look at it on the ground. This young man is contributing to the development of the rural community. And until we get up right now, I'm ofejiji. We need to bring all of this to your attention. Who told you we cannot salvage the whole of this issue? I'll continue where I'm going to round up shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, my journey today ends here. This is the junction. This junction, this way takes you to Aluku, Oganenigu, while this way takes you to Ogbabo, up to Iyale. Now, and this one takes you to, this is Ofejiji, from Ofejiji to Ojanawo, then Agbada, Agbada, number 2, then takes you to the highway that is leading you from Anyigba to Abejukolo. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if only we can take care of this connectivity, our problems will heavily be solved. My name is Yunusa Gabriel Enemali from Ofejiji in Oganenigu local community, Oganenigu ward in the Kina local government. You want to support our efforts in bringing or attracting support and intervention to our local government or rural community, you can reach me on 07054 000 395. I call it again, 07054 000 395. Community report is in line with the Sustainable Development Goal, the 17 of them that talks of no to poverty, hunger, up to partnership. And that is why we're calling on individuals, corporate organizations, governments, and of course, NGOs to come to their help, to the needy, to the need of the rural community. Just behind us there is an oil mill, if only we can turn it to an industry. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we call it a day. We believe in the slogan of SDG that talks about a vow to leaving no one behind, because it's humanity first. My name is Yunusa Gabriel Enemali, and Community Report is all about the reality of what is on ground. Forget about whatever you have been told, whether National Statistical Bureau. It's all a lie. We are on the ground here. We say it the way it is. And that is why we believe in this government's policy that says, if you see something, say something. Please, government, fix that something that we're telling you. It's not scripted, not written at all. It's not edited, not censored. I will see you again. But again, we can do better. Please, let us join hands and salvage our rural community, because every one of us, wherever you are in that your office, you are once from a rural community, and once you die, either or you retire, it's either you come back to a rural community alive or a dead man. Bye-bye.